Hello and welcome to part 3 of Website Design, a step-by-step guide or video tutorial brought to you free from BeYourOwnIT.com. So as the other video started, I'm going to point you to our website, BeYourOwnIT.com. Then you want to click on the guides and then want to learn how to create a website. Here's where I will continue to update. I will post the videos that I record here, and this will become your #1 online source for setting up your own websites for small businesses, for fun, for whatever you want to do. So we already talked about how the strategy that you need to use when you pick your URL or your website's name. And then of course we showed you how to set up web hosting. So let's go back to our account. Then we can just click right here to go back. And now that you've set it up, I'm going to show you how to install what's called a content management system. It's a template of sorts. It's just one way to set up your account. I use Drupal, D-R-U-P-A-L, because there's a lot of free support at Drupal.org. GoDaddy offers free site builders, which you can call their support and they'll walk you right through it. But I'm going to show you Drupal because I think once you see it, you're really gonna like it. So you're gonna want to click on My Hosting Account, and then that's going to show a list of your websites, and you want to click on Manage Account. And then now to install Drupal, you're going to want to go to the Content tab and then GoDaddy Hosting Connection. This is something I didn't even know GoDaddy offered till maybe a few months ago. It's crazy. I've been hosting websites here for years. But here's a bunch of applications. You can see on the left here, if you want to run a blog, they have blog software. I recommend WordPress if that's what you want to do. If all you want to do is run a blog, you can install WordPress from here. If you want a content management, which is what I'm going to show you, there's a ton of them. I prefer Drupal, but Joomla is another very, very popular one. There's all sorts of other stuff. Message boards, e-commerce solutions, content providers. Boy, there's just everything. And it all comes with your account, which is crazy. So for for $50 a year, you have access to all this stuff. So to install Drupal, you're going to go to Content Management and click on it. And then install now. And then it's going to ask you which, if you just have the one account, it's not going to ask you which domain, but I bought this one just for this video, easilycreateyourownwebsite.com, so we're going to install it there. And whatever your website is, then you can choose to install it. Now, Drupal is a little more advanced, so if you don't really want to mess around with it, if you just want to get a website up, okay, and you don't want to mess around and you don't want to learn too much, you just want it to be there so you can, be online. That's the thing. A lot of small businesses, what you might not know is that your competition doesn't have websites either. So if you can get your website up there and do some basic optimization with it, you can be really capturing a lot of your local business for free. People think websites are such a global thing. That's not the case. If you run a local business, you definitely should have a website. So database description, you can just leave it called Drupal and then assign whatever password you want. Yeah. And then you're going to hit next. Now it's going to ask you where you want to install it. I always recommend installing it on the root of the directory so that people don't have to, so it just runs, when people go right to your website, then it comes up. So just erase that and hit next. Now you're going to want to specify your admin name and password. So let's just say you want to do admin. That's very popular. And then your password. And then whatever email you want to use. Because it's going to email you when it's done installing. That's the key. So now that you've installed it, or you've clicked finish, you can. It's going to say that you're waiting in queue. So keep in mind, this is really a great easy content management system. If you want to run a blog, you could use WordPress, but you can see they give it all to you for free with your account, so you really can't beat it. And it installs automatically for you. The manual installation is very difficult, and I would say it's definitely for more advanced users. So using their program, like their hosting connection, to get it installed saves you time and money. You'll be able to now, if you are a local business, that's really or you're doing this just for fun, you can do whatever you want. If you want to use a template, if, like I said, you want to use their site builder, that's fine. It's all free, up to you. Once you sign up with them, you can use their site builder and build kind of a cookie cutter site. But just keep in mind, your competition, at least on the local level, probably doesn't even have a website. So taking the time to just get a nice looking website up there, get some content up there, take a few moments a month to update it, you're going to reap benefits, that's for sure. So I'm going to break here, and I'll bring you back once Drupal is installed. Sometimes it could take like up to a half hour, an hour. They'll send you an email when it's done. So that's the end of part 3, installing Drupal, and we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like and how to edit files.